In our last episode, we talked about what data really is, not just numbers or spreadsheets, but information. Information about what people do, how organizations operate, and the patterns that shape our world. And we ended with a simple truth: data only becomes valuable when we turn it into insight. Today, we're taking that idea further. If the last video was about understanding data, this one is about what we can actually do with it. Welcome to the world of data mining, where we dig through large data sets to uncover the hidden gems inside. Think of data mining like being a treasure hunter or a detective. The clues are already there, buried in the data. Your job is to uncover the patterns, trends, and signals that help you understand what's happening, why it's happening, and what might happen next. So, why do we mine data? Because organizations generate massive amounts of information every day, far too much for humans to analyze manually. Data mining helps us make smarter decisions, save time and money, and stay competitive by spotting opportunities and risk early. But data mining didn't just appear out of nowhere. It's the result of decades of evolution in how we store and process information. In the 1960s, we had simple file systems. By the 70s and 80s, relational databases and SQL changed everything. The 90s brought advanced databases that could handle more complex data. And in the 2000s, data warehouses and OLAP systems made it possible to analyze data from multiple angles. All of that progress set the stage for modern data mining. And where does data mining actually happen? Pretty much anywhere data lives. Relational databases, your classic tables, data warehouses, large integrated repository built for analysis, transactional databases, systems that capture day-to-day operations, and advanced systems, everything from data streams and spatial data to text, multimedia, and web data. Once we have the data, what can we discover? A lot. We can summarize and compare groups. We can find frequent patterns and associations, like items that often appear together. We can classify and predict outcomes. We can cluster similar behaviors, and we can detect outliers, the unusual events that might signal fraud or errors. Behind all of this is a blend of powerful technologies: statistics, which helps us understand relationships; machine learning, which helps us recognize patterns and make predictions; database systems, which helps us store and retrieve massive dataset; and information retrieval that helps us work with unstructured data like text and multimedia. And the applications, they are everywhere. Businesses use data mining to understand customers and forecast sales. Search engines use it to rank pages and personalize results. Healthcare uses it to detect diseases early. Finance uses it to predict trends and detect fraud. Retail uses it to optimize inventory and recommend products. Data mining is how we turn raw information into meaningful insight that helps us predict, detect, and make better decisions. And in that note, we would take the next episode even further and explore how these techniques come together to solve real world problems. Once again, thank you for joining, and please do not forget to subscribe, and hope to see you in the next video.